In ancient Greece, there was a beautiful goddess named Persephone, daughter of Demeter, the goddess of the harvest, and Zeus, the king of the gods. Persephone spent her days dancing and picking flowers in the meadows, unaware of the dangers that awaited her. Little did she know her life was about to change forever.
Oh, what a beautiful day. The sun is warm and the flowers smell so sweet. There's nothing better than this peaceful meadow.
As Persephone wandered further into the meadow, she found the most stunning flower she had ever seen. It was radiant, glowing with a light of its own. Drawn by its beauty, she reached out to touch it.
Persephone, I see you admire my flower, but it is not for you to pick.
Who are you and why are you here?
It was none other than Hades, the god of the underworld. His dark presence made the air grow cold. He had seen Persephone and, struck by her beauty, decided he would make her his queen. Without warning, Hades opened a chasm in the earth and dragged Persephone into the underworld.
Mother, help me!
Back in the world above, Persephone's mother, Demeter, heard her daughter's cries. Her heart broke with sorrow, and she searched the earth for Persephone, but she could not find her.
Persephone, my daughter, where are you?
Her days turned into weeks, and Demeter grew weaker with grief. As the goddess of the harvest, Demeter's sorrow affected the land. The crops began to wither, and the earth became barren. No one could understand what had happened to the once lush fields. Finally, in desperation, Demeter turned to Zeus for help.
Zeus, my brother, you must help me. My daughter is gone, and without her, the earth will die. Demeter, I understand your pain, but I cannot undo what has been done. Hades has taken Persephone to the underworld, and he will not release her easily.
Yet Zeus, seeing the destruction of the earth, decided to intervene. He sent Hermes, the messenger god, to the underworld to negotiate Persephone's return. In the underworld, Persephone sat beside Hades on his throne. She missed her mother terribly, but Hades, though kind in his own way, was determined to keep her as his queen.
Persephone, you are my queen now. Here you will be treated with the utmost respect, and you will never grow old.
I wish to return to the earth to see my mother once more.
Seeing the sadness in Persephone's eyes, Hades finally relented, but he had a condition. He gave Persephone a pomegranate to eat. He told her that anyone who ate food in the underworld would be bound to it forever. Persephone, in her grief and confusion, took a bite. When Hermes arrived with the news that Persephone was free to return, Demeter's joy was overwhelming. She raced to meet her daughter, and the earth began to heal. Flowers bloomed, crops returned, and warmth spread across the land.
My precious daughter, you have returned. The earth is alive again.
But there was one thing that Demeter did not know. Persephone had eaten the pomegranate, and so she was bound to the underworld for a part of the year. Every autumn, Persephone would descend back to Hades, and every spring, she would return to her mother.
Mother, I must go. The underworld calls me, but know that I will return to you when the flowers bloom once more.
And so every year, as Persephone leaves the earth to return to the underworld, the earth grows cold and the harvest fades. But when she returns, the world awakens, and spring brings new life. This is the story of how the seasons came to be and the bond between a mother and her daughter that changed the world forever. And so the earth turns, with each season marking the passage of Persephone's journey between the underworld and the world above. The story of Persephone reminds us of the cycles of life, the beauty of reunion, and the inevitable passage of time. The end.